Hey y'all, my name is Ashley and today I'm going to be doing my second video for my Declutter collection series. I haven't really figured out what it is. This one is definitely more of a declutter compared to the one that was posted yesterday. So if you would like to see me go through my primers and my mists, then keep on watching. So in this video, I'm going to be going through all of my face primers. I'm going to be going through like my eye primers. I'm also going to be going through all of my setting mists, refreshing mists, just anything that sprays. Okay. So sorry for the not put together look. Again, I've been given nature's lip plumper. Like, I don't even know what to say. Okay. This cold sores is just the end of me. So let's go ahead and jump into this declutter. Primers, okay, y'all, I have an excessive amount of primers. I've got your mattifying primers, your pore filling primers, your gripping primers. I have a lot and I don't need this much. And this is definitely more of a declutter situation than a collection situation. But as I go through them, obviously I'm going to tell you why I like a product or why I don't like a product, or why I'm getting rid of the product. Okay, so I have 4 gripping primers, all right? I have the Milk Hydro Grip. This one speaks for itself, super grippy. It has been my longtime favorite primer since it came out. I'm gonna say maybe since like 2016. This is the jumbo size, so this is not your usual size. It's like half the size of this. I will be keeping this because it is a staple in my collection, and it truly does make your makeup last longer. So I have 2 from E.L.F. I think it's very obvious. You can tell which one I love way more than the other. So I'm going to start off with the one I love and I won't be decluttering, which is the Power Grip Primer with niacinamide. She's on her last leg. I will be repurchasing this product, so I will be keeping this product to empty her out. But just like the Milk one, it's gripping. I find that the E.L.F. ones actually are a little bit more sticky. But this one with that niacinamide really does help with the skin. It does create that barrier between my skin and then my makeup, kind of like a skincare product, but also getting the benefits with my makeup, which is why I love this product, so I will be keeping it. This one I don't love as much. You know, it is stickier than the Milk Hydro Grip, but it's not what I reach for. I reach for the Milk one. So I will be decluttering this E.L.F. just regular Power Grip Primer. Now I have this one. This is actually a recent purchase. I got this during like spooky season. And this is the Wet n Wild Sticky Serum Primer with niacinamide. So I will be keeping this one. I've used this a couple times. It works just as great as the E.L.F. one. It's just the smell. It doesn't linger. But there is a smell when you first apply it. It's like 90s makeup smell, if that makes any sense. But I will be keeping it because it does dissipate quickly and I'll still use it. I'm a fan of the pore filling mattifying primers. I have quite a few. I do see some that I can declutter. This is one I definitely will declutter. I don't like this. This makes all of my makeup pill. It doesn't matter what I use. So I'm gonna go ahead and declutter this one. This is the hydrating one, but I've tried all the professionals, from the luminous one or just the matte one, and I find that they all pill. And I believe this one is a silicone base, so that could be why it just doesn't mesh with my foundation very well, but not a fan, so we'll be decluttering it. So I really do enjoy this one from Iconic London. It is a silicone primer, so I cannot use this primer with my gripping primers, which is how I usually like to do my makeup. But this one is what I use for when I'm not wearing makeup, but I just want to look put together because it smooths out all of your pores. It's like a filter for your face. So I will be keeping this one for my no makeup days. So this is the Tatcha Silk Canvas. It's the liquid version. I do like this. It's not something I would repurchase, but I do continue to use it. It is a pretty penny. So I am going to keep this along with the putty. You know, the one that kind of started it all with the E.L.F. and all of the duping. I will keep this product because I think I'm almost done with it. Oh yeah, I am almost done with it. I need to finish this up so I can go ahead and get rid of it. So I've had this one in my collection for quite some time and I think it is time to let her go. So this is by Touch in Sol. And so this is the Pretty Filter Icy Sherbet Primer. This is a similar texture to a primer that I absolutely love, but I never reached for this one. I've had it in my collection for a really long time, so I think it's time for it to see the trash can. So this was the product that I was talking about with the similar texture. This is the Blur Jam from Glowish by Huda Beauty. I love this one, right? I'm not quite sure if this is one that still exists, but it is very similar to another one I will be keeping. But I like this one. It's silicone free, so I can use a gripping primer beforehand and just use this in the spots where I want to blur. Love it. The Easy Blur is basically the same thing as that Blur Jam, but in a squeezy tube. So I'll be keeping this. This is one of my favorite products right now. Plays really nicely with the gripping primers because it is silicone free. I'm at that point where I won't buy a primer that is silicone. I want all of my primers to be silicone free, so they play nicely with all of my products, and I don't have to stress about, oh, well, this doesn't play well with this. No, I want to stick to it. So we'll be keeping this one. This one I have obviously never used. I believe I got this with a free gift from E.L.F. itself when I made an order online. But this is their putty primer, their acne one. I really probably should give this a go. So I'm going to add that to that second chance bin. I'll think about it. It's a brand new product, so I could, give it to someone else because it has not been used. And the last product is from Milk Makeup. I believe E.L.F. just duped this one as well. Like, E.L.F. is just, they don't give a flying fuck, okay? They will dupe everything. So, but this is the, I think it's like the Pore Eclipse primer. They have like this blurring line that's supposed to smooth out your pores from powders and setting sprays. Well, I have the primer. I like this primer. I honestly forgot I had it. So I really need to use this one. I don't want to get rid of it because I do like it. So hopefully getting rid of these other products will get me back into using this product. So these are my hydrating primers. I'm going to start off with one I know I'm not going to get rid of even though it's a sample size. And this one's from Guerlain. This is actually a really great product. This is the Gold 24K hydrating primer from Guerlain. This primer alone is like $90, right? So I got it in a sample at Sephora and I tried it out. I was like, okay, I really like this. I don't know if I'll spend $90 on it ever, but I do enjoy using this every now and then when I'm feeling a little extra special. So I'm going to keep this tiny, tiny sample. I am going to get rid of this. So this is probably from a BoxyCharm. I don't get the little micro beads in this, but it's supposed to be a glow filter primer. It's from Skin Inc., but I think I've used it a couple times. I don't like those little pearls inside of it. I just don't. So I'm just going to go ahead and declutter this. I like this product. It's not the best product in the world, but it does hydrate your skin. It does add a little bit of a glowiness to your base. It does what it says it's going to do, and it's in really cute Care Bear packaging, okay? I enjoy some of the Wet n Wild products that I own, and, I don't have a lot of drugstore, so when it comes to drugstore makeup, I try to keep what I have. So I have a bit of everything in my collection. So I will be keeping this Sunshine Serum, I believe it's called. So I have two from Huda Beauty. I believe one I purchased and one came in an advent calendar, but this is their Jelly Primer. This is a really nice hydrating product. I will just put this on my face if I just need something hydrating on my face when I'm like working on my computer or working on anything else that's not like filming or if I have to be at my desk. So I'm going to keep this because it does hydrate your skin. It's kind of like a skincare product more than a primer product. Okay, so these are all of my illuminating primers or illuminating products because sometimes like I still use all the other primers and then pop a little bit of this on top. I tend to use these products more in the spring and summertime, not so much in the winter. But I'm going to start off with these two from E.L.F. One of these is too dark. That's why I ordered one off Amazon, and I think it was this shade right here, this E.L.F. Halo Glow Liquid Filter. This is in shade 5, and this would work for me in the summer. I didn't even try to use it during the summer. I probably should. But the one that I use the most is the shade 4. So I'm going to go ahead and keep shade 4 and declutter shade 5. This is the Kosas Glow IV Skin Enhancer. This is an okay product. I haven't used it in a while, so I can't really speak on it because I can't remember. But I know I used it quite a bit in the summertime this past year in 2024. I have the shade Radiate. I think I'm going to go ahead and keep this. Try it out a few more times to see if I do like it because my memory is just not working apparently. I'm not that big into the Kosas brand. I know a lot of people really love Kosas. I bought this product trying to get into the brand. So these two from OleHenriksen are not the same product. It is, but it isn't. So I have the Banana Bright Face Primer and then the Banana Bright Sun Kissed Face Primer. One's got a little bit of self-tan in it, and one does not. I like both of these products. When I self-tan, I like to use the Sun Kissed Face Primer to add a little bit of color to my face. And then when I'm not using a self-tanner is when I use the Banana Bright Face Primer. So I will be keeping both of these. They both have vitamin C in it, which is really great for your dark spots. If you have dark spots from the sun or from acne, I have dark spots from acne, so I do enjoy using this product. So this is where I like to organize my primer. So this is actually just on top of my vanity. I put all of my face primers in this drawer. They were previously in this drawer and in this drawer, but I want to try to keep it to one drawer. So I'm going to go ahead and load up my products in here. Okay, so this is what this drawer looks like organized. You'll notice there's a couple products not in here, and that is because I moved my illuminating products to over here with some of my liquid highlighters. And I'll go through these in a different video, but this will be their new home. So this is the drawer. I can see everything. I don't have to use two drawers. I like it. So these are all of my eye primers from under eyes and my eyelids. So I'm going to start off with my under eye primers. I only have two. I won't be decluttering either of these, but these products are a holy grail for me. This is the OleHenriksen Banana Bright Vitamin CC Stick. I love this to prime my under eyes because it hydrates and brightens my under eyes. I love it for a no makeup look when I'm not wearing concealer. But then when I am using concealer, it primes my eyes for me. It keeps them from drying out, caking up. It is a holy grail for me. I use the banana shade, which is the yellow one, in the summertime when I have a bit of a tan, and I use the shade Guava in the winter season when I'm a little pale. So right now I'm using Guava, but I am going to keep both of these products. I used to use this product to carve out my eyebrows. I don't do that anymore. I just use an eye primer. So I'm going to go ahead and toss this. This is probably the worst concealer I've ever tried in my entire life, which is why I tried to use it to carve out my eyebrows instead. But this is from Jaclyn Cosmetics. This is the concealer that the brand came out with. It's awful. I'm just going to throw it in the trash. And the reason why it's awful is because it is thick, drying, cakey, difficult to blend. It dries down way too quick. And I feel like with a concealer, I like a concealer that takes a long time to dry down, that melts into the skin, not sits on top of the skin. And this sits on top of the skin. It's cakey, it's gross. So these are from Beauty Creations. These are actually really affordable. I have the color base primer in white, the shade Ballerina Girl, and then I also have the black one. I will be keeping all three of these. This is my go-to primer. If you ever look at the descriptions of any of my videos, these are the primers that I use. So I will be keeping them. And these are affordable. They're like $3 each at H-E-B. So, I mean, Beauty Creations is sold at my grocery store, so that's where I pick these up. But I think you can find them on Amazon as well, and of course, Beauty Creations website, but affordable. I like affordable primers like this because I don't like the idea of spending a lot of money on an eye primer. I don't know why, but these work great. I keep saying I'm going to try this product out, and honestly, I'm not even going to try. This is from Kaleidos. This is the Tone Activator Eye Primer. I'm just going to go ahead and declutter it. I've had it for a really long time. I purchased this when I got the only Kaleidos palette I have, which is it Flower Punk? I can't quite remember. But I'm going to go ahead and declutter this. If I haven't used it by now, then I probably will never use it. This is from Pat McGrath Labs. This is the Intense Eyes Artistry Wand. This is a really great primer to get your shimmer to stick or to like make your shimmer pop. So I will be keeping this. I don't use glitter glue. So I'm just going to go ahead and declutter this because I don't know how long I've had this. So this is from Too Faced. And I've used quite a bit of it. So I did like it at some point, but I don't use it now. So I'm going to go ahead. Thing is, if I declutter it, then I'm going to need glitter glue. I think I'll keep this one from Too Faced and get rid of the NYX one. This is from NYX. This is the multitasking mixing medium. I'm going to declutter this. I think this is like glitter glue. I don't know. I haven't used it. I don't even know where I got it from. So I'm going to be decluttering this. It is wild how empty this drawer is, but I like that it's all filled with products that I'll use besides this glitter glue. But I feel like if I throw it away, I'm going to need it. So that's like a safety keep. Kind of like that concealer palette that I kept in the last video. But I kind of like how minimal this is. I feel like I do have too many setting sprays, especially since I kind of just stick to the same ones over and over again. I know for a fact that I will be keeping this one right here from Milk Makeup. This is the Hydro Grip. This is a go-to for me. It does really help with the longevity of your makeup. I also like to spray it in between layers of doing my face because it does have that prepping and gripping to go with it. So I will be keeping my Milk Makeup one. This is the Pore Eclipse Mattifying Setting Spray. So I like this when I want a matte day. So I will be keeping this one. So this one is from Jaclyn Cosmetics. I don't even know if it's any good. I don't even know if I've ever used it. I'm going to be decluttering this. So it's pretty full. This is just the All Set Setting Spray. So it's just apparently supposed to lock in your look. If I want to lock in my look, I'm going to be using the Milk Makeup. And if I really want to lock in my look, I'm going to be using the Cover FX High Performance one. So I'm going to be letting this one go. So this is the Cover FX High Performance Setting Spray. I do find that like if I'm going to be outside in the summer with my makeup, I will use a combination of this one with Milk Makeup Hydro Grip. I do find that it's almost waterproof. I really want to try the Patrick Star one. I cannot believe I haven't done it yet. But until that day comes and it's better than this one, I'm going to be keeping this one. But I don't think I need this one. So this is from Cover FX as well. This is the Mattifying Setting Spray. I might give this one a second chance. I've used about half of this container. I know it does mattify your face, but I stopped using this one once I got the Milk Pore Eclipse one. So this is going to go into the bin of second chances. This one, though, is going to go into the declutter. This is the Illuminating Setting Spray. I don't think I've ever used this. I picked this up because I like the other two so much, but I have illuminating, luminous setting sprays that I truly love, and this is just not on that list. So I will be decluttering this one. Now, this is an illuminating setting spray I love. This is from Iconic London. This is the Prep Set Glow, the original. I barely have any left, and I'm going to finish up this bad boy this year. I promise you that. So I will be keeping this. So this is also from Iconic London. It's actually the same spray, just a different container. I think they over time changed it to this one. But this is the Prep Set Glow in the shade Glow. So I like this one in the summer. This also looks really nice on bare skin. It gives it a little bit of a glow. So I'll put this on my shoulders, maybe on my cleavage if I'm feeling sexy enough, even on my legs. So I will be keeping this one as well. So this is from Wet n Wild. This is a Peanuts collaboration. This is Shake It Like a Snow Globe. I like this one. This one has a different color. This is an icy highlight in a way, an icy glow because it is white shimmer. It's not as shimmery as the Iconic London ones, but I do like to use it as a little bit of a glow for the colder months, for those cold girl looks. So I'll be keeping this one. I am on the fence with this one, and that's because I've used so much of it. But this is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Dewy Set Setting Spray. I am on the fence. I don't know if I want to keep this or if I want to declutter it, or maybe I'll just put it in the bin of second chances. That's what I'll do. We'll give it another go, and I'll make my decision based off of that. So this is just a hydrating face mist, and this is from Wet n Wild. It's from that Care Bears collab. I like to keep this in my vanity because my daughter likes to spray it on her face. It is the Pick Me Up face mist, and that is why it will stay at my desk, so that she can continue to use it and continue to love it when she comes into my beauty space. Same with this one. Just like the other Care Bears one, my daughter likes to pick up and use it. So I'm going to keep letting her do that, so I won't be decluttering it. This is the Make It Do Refreshing, not setting, it's a refreshing spray from Fenty Beauty. I like this if I need to bounce out my complexion a little bit more. Like if I let things dry down too quickly, or I took too long to powder my face. So I'll spray this on my face and then use my beauty blender to bounce it out. I like it for that reason, so I will be keeping it. I still have not used, and I don't know if I want to keep it. This is the Rodeo Drive Makeup Fixer. I love my Iconic London ones. So honestly, I think I'm just going to stick with the Iconic London. I'm going to go ahead and declutter this one. This product is unused, so it could find a new home easily. And the last product I have is from Jeffree Star Cosmetics. This is the Holy Mist. I love the smell of this. This is just a facial mist. So kind of like the Fenty Beauty, where you can kind of use it to bounce out or use it as a prep step. It does not set your face. I'm going to keep it because I like the smell. I kind of like the bottle. I like to store my mists on this little spinning organizer right here. Up here, these are not setting mists, but this is like skincare products, okay? So I will be keeping all of this up here. This is actually a reused container. This is what I put my cellar water in. It's no longer a toner from Elemis. It's my cellar water. I like the pump, so I use the bottle still. And then this is just like a facial cleanser. So I use that before I shave my face, so that's why that's up there. And then I have this Tula Glow and Get It under eye stick. This is up here because I also have one downstairs. So if I forget to put it on during my skincare routine in the morning, I can come up here and use this one. So that's why that's up here. And then this is just a hydrating serum from Tarte. I am trying so hard to finish this bad boy off, so I will be keeping it. I can't believe how empty this organizer is because this was full. Like there's like so much space. I might reorganize this a different way later on. But down here I have like my milk ones, and then this one from Wet n Wild, and this performance one. And up here I have my luminous ones, and these are just those like refresh mists up here. Currently this is my second chance spin. We got the setting sprays, the foundations I talked about in my first declutter video, and the powders as well. And then over here I have to go through this basket and pull out stuff that like is trash. I already threw away some of the products from the first video that were like obviously trash, but those are all the primers and setting sprays that I just decluttered. So that is all of my mists, my primers. I'm pretty proud of the amount of product that I was able to declutter. I'm kind of enjoying how my drawers are starting to look, where they're a little bit more minimal opposed to being like stuffed full of product. So next week, I think I'm gonna go ahead and start on some like fun products, like my blushes, my bronzers, and possibly even my highlighters. So go ahead and subscribe to get the notifications for those next videos. And until next time, bye y'all.